Okay, so here I am. I've arrived at my location today. Just a couple of words on stealth, like I promised on the thumbnail. All right. So here I am. I've got my blue bag on, a fairly light coloured shirt. Surely, you know, when bushcraft has this implicit idea of being stealthy, you know. Well, actually, all I'm doing at the moment is I'm walking through the forest to get to where I'm going. And you know what? I kind of look like someone who's walking through the forest on a day trip. Okay, I don't need to become stealthy until I get there. So I put another top on, my bag goes under my tarp. I can be stealthy as I want. Let me turn it round and say, well, if I'm walking through the forest, you know, and I'm all camouflaged up and I've got my camouflage bag on and a dark coloured hat, it kind of looks like you're going to go and do some bushcraft activity. So by the very fact you've got yourself all dark clothing or cammed up in the first place, gives the game away to what you might be planning on doing. So this is me for the day, walking through the forest until I get to where I want to be. Okay, so like I said, I just changed my top. Okay, a little bit more concealed. So I've put my bag at the bottom of the tree I'm going to use. We're going to be going through using this tree, simple tarp setup, and we're going to see how long it takes from start to finish. So I've got a couple of things out. I've got some pegs out and I've got my tarp out. I'm hoping the video is going to be all right. I've had to take the camera back a bit further because then we can get it all. And I'm also going to be putting the top of the tarp on the tree about here. Okay. Normally I'd want to put it up there, but because for the camera and everything, not to be too far away, I'm going to put it there. I'm going to have a much longer tarp. Let's just see how it works. There'll be no talking while I'm doing this. Okay, here we go. Now you might think, looks a bit crap, looks a bit saggy, but this is where my pole comes in handy. Okay, so not bad. So I mentioned on my thumbnail that we never use knots. I hate knots. So how have I attached the tent to the tree, or the tarp to the tree? Essentially what we've got is, it comes up round a couple of branches, then all is just loop over the branches, it comes down, and all I've done here is I've just wrapped it round a couple of times and put a half hitch in. Okay, so if I wanted to undo it, as I'm doing now, there it is. It's as easy as that. You can see it's coming off already. Okay, so to fasten it up, all you do, you take it round a couple of times. Simple as that. You can do it one-handed if you want to, round a couple of times, and just put a loop on it like that. Done. You'll notice that my tarp has strings on all of the important bits. Every corner has a string, so that doesn't matter what the setup is, it'll work. Okay, so this is the back end. It doesn't look very tidy at the moment, but the point is, it's up, it's working, and if I wanted to tidy all this up, I can tuck it in and spend ages getting it sorted. But you know, this, if it's been raining, that video of setting it up only took, you know, just like a minute. Okay, so there we are.